But this keyboard is quite pretty, by the way. So this has been en route to me for quite some time, dude. Got a nice little polycarb plate. All right, there's the O-rings we need to cut out. So this uses the O-rings as a gasket. Not exactly an O-ring mount though. It's kind of like what we saw in the F18X. I think this is a PCB, is it? Oh, a green PCB. I don't know what the final color of the PCB will be, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with green. Should I buy Nixies? I think they're like one of my favorite switches at the moment. So I'm obviously gonna be a bit biased. I love and hate the tissue paper wrapping. Love and hate it. This is a very, very pretty keyboard, by the way. This keyboard here I've been kind of excited to look at for quite some time. It's a very pretty keyboard. Ooh, this is why I thought this keyboard was really pretty, by the way. I love the way that they did the back over here. Like, absolutely love this. Love, love, love it. This looks so pretty. Actually, switch back to this view. Let me turn it down one here. It means butterfly? Ah, you know what? Jing told me, and I literally forgot because it's been that long. Look how pretty this is. Is my focal point in the middle? It is. Sorry, guys. Look how pretty that is. It's a little tough to see in the silver format here, but oh man, this is such a gorgeous looking keyboard. Look at, by the way, look at this side profile. So we have that small little curve coming in from the top over here that exposes that second color of the side. And then we have, oh, Jing, how are you? And then we have this, which just kind of tapers off to the back. Dude, this is such a pretty keyboard. And again, the back over here. It is a right aligned, so this would be on the right if we flip it over. So it's right aligned, which I know some people don't like, but I don't mind it in TKLs. I honestly don't. But again, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous keyboard, dude. I love the concept of using two weight materials and making it part of the outside aesthetic. Me too. Also, it makes for like a really cool inside aesthetic. Kind of looks like a face, but it makes a really, really beautiful outside aesthetic. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. We'll take a look at it from that. And look how thin this is too. Like, look how shallow this is. It's so pretty. This is gonna be a more expensive keyboard, by the way, if you guys were wondering. But we're done this. We have our PCB. This goes this way. Nothing too crazy here, obviously, because this is Win keyless. I don't know if there's gonna be a Win key version, but fixed bottom row layout, but we have tons of different options here. And that includes, it looks like we include ISO. Am I incorrect there? We have ISO layout in this too. What keycap menu for today, sir? I don't know if Jing's still in chat, but Jing or Matino, what do you guys want to see on this? GNK or PBT? Y'all pick. Cherry Top's never missed. Yeah, it's something I need to try out more often too, is experimenting with that spacebar option sometimes. All right, that's done. Let's open up the case. We are done. Our PCB. Very orange, very cool. I also learned recently too that bananas at different stage of ripeness have different, they have different levels of like nutritional value. Where do you store your keyboards, keyboard boxes, extra plates? So I have a drawer for plates and PCBs. Believe it or not, I don't have too many spares of those, but boxes, I don't know about you guys. I think I've stopped being sentimental about the keyboard boxes themselves, like even the KeyCult boxes, anything, unless it's a super, super unique box, it gets chucked in the recycling, like, or just gets chucked out if I can't recycle it. Like, it's just, I don't care anymore. They're just boxes to me. I'm not gonna go nuts over keeping all the boxes. Should I do like this? First, let's cut one and then I'll figure it out. So that's one. Let's do another one here. Okay, so, sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out how I should mount this. What's the trick here? Oop. Should I put one in first? And then should I just like lay this on top here? I think this works, and I just put the board down. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, let's move these. It's pretty heavy. There's definitely some weight. Is there a reason the spacebar switch is different? Different top housing and different spring. Ooh, there's like a bit of a, I don't know if that's like an anno hook mark or just some sort of weird mark on the inside of dust. Oh yeah, it's rubbing off. Did the GB run for this already? You know, I don't think it has. I know there was another GB for it, but I don't remember the exact date. Where's my mouse? Wrong mouse. I think in the next month or two, if I recall talking to Jing. Beautiful, beautiful keyboard. What happened? Looks like Mr. Destructoid was that. Excuse my ignorance on what that is, but one of my favorite TKLs so far, like ever? Ever? I think the TKL that probably sees the most use from me. Fuck, that's tough. Shelby is probably the most use. And then I've been using the Vertex Angle every now and then. And then F18X. But my F18X doesn't have keycaps on it right now. Beautiful. Alright, let's put some keycaps on this. And then we'll tune stabs if we need. Fine with the TX stabs. Usually don't have to do that. Saw limited info on Kaze. So I'm not going to say Kaze yet because I have not built my personal one. All right, we'll do another quick look at the keyboard here. Let's move this out of the way. That beautiful, beautiful side profile with a nice blue too. It is a navy blue, but it definitely has some nice shine depending on the light. Beautiful two-tone over here too, using two different materials, which is quite nice. And again, just how you take in how thin this kind of like step over here is on the back of the keyboard, and take in like all the curves that are being used on this keyboard too. This keyboard is around 450 to 500, they're saying on the IC, and I honestly think it's worth that much. The machining on this is pretty nice. So very, very, has a lot of weight too. So we are using the O-ring cord for this board as well. So this board is not going to be, I mean, it still has some bounce to it. It's softer typing experience. I was a little worried with the fixed USB-C there. We might not get that, but let's see. The Anno's flawless on the outside. There was some spots on the inside that seemed a little bit less than premium, but it's the inside. I'm going to chalk those up to like some Anno hooks and stuff like that. Again, would still like to see those things a little bit more refined. The USB-C is something I'm a little concerned about as well. I do see it bouncing up and down, so I don't know how well that's going to, you know, work with the cable, as you guys can see. That is maybe my only real concern with this, but let's see. Again, you're not going to be pressing that hard always that it really matters. All right, let's see how this sounds. A daughter board would have been preferred here, for sure, if I had to give any criticism. Actually, again, usually you can't see these things on the side, but you can see that peak of silver on this. Very, very nice. All right, let's see what this sounds like with the Epsilons, and we're using some thicker PBT keycaps from XMI and a PC plate. So let's see what this sounds like. Okay. Dude, this is actually very, very nice. Honestly, it has a nice little, like, it almost kind of sounds like a top mount. You want to see an ABS spacebar? Yeah, I kind of like the ABS more. It's actually not, actually, you know what? Hold on. Is it really that different? Yeah, it is a little bit different. I love the PBT Alphas though. Honestly, I like it. Good sounding, good feeling. It's softer to type on, by the way. This is not firm by any means at all. You liked it more at the GMK? I mean, our usual consensus on this channel is we like GMK stuff more, so I'm honestly not surprised, but god damn. Jing, I don't know if anyone's told you this, you made a beautiful keyboard. This is truly, 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 I think one of the prettier keyboards I've seen on our Twitch stream in a while. The only true suggestion I have, again, we see a lot of movement with this. I worry that, you know, this USB-C needs to be a daughter board for like a future rendition of this board. As you can see, there is some movement with that. That is my only point of criticism, is that I would prefer that to be a daughter board, like where it stands alone, and I don't have to worry too much about damaging my USB-C cable or having a fixed point on the keyboard. That'd be it. Looking at that bottom respectfully, the bottom is beautiful, the side profile is insane. Or just allow a bigger cut. The problem with the bigger cut is then it looks kind of ugly. I know exactly what you're saying though, Matcha. It just looks kind of gross. Love you guys. See you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for being here, for the subs, for everything. Peace out, everybody. Talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye, everybody.